Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's match of the Long Island Soccer Football League. This is the Long Island Soccer Football League semifinal between the first place Irish Rovers and fourth place Leros Soccer Club. Of course, I think the Irish Rovers are the defending champions. I go on that by the fact that they were in the Rapaglia Cup last year. So, unless, of course, they were the runner-ups and had to fill in for somebody. But should be a good match. I was actually covering the match in which Leros squeaked into the playoffs with a game to spare. Nice big win over Gacci SC. We're out here in, I think we're in Comic Man. No, well, we're in the town of Brookhaven. That's definitely for sure. And one of my one of my good friends, Anthony Piccarello, is the county legislator out here. So I'm definitely a little bit familiar with the area. Actually, I think I'm also friends with the assembly one man out here too. So it's familiar ground for me. Maybe not familiar ground for these guys. I mean, it's a bit of a trip. I live out in Yonkers, so it was almost an hour and a half trip out here for the guys in the purple and white hoops. They traveled out probably a good 45 minutes themselves. Well, it looks like we should be having a good match. Just, of course, none of these matches start on the original time that they discussed, but knowing the referees, they travel out a bit themselves. They're going to want to kick off any moment soon. So we hope you guys enjoy the match fairly soon. Like I said, my name is Patrick. I hope you guys enjoy the match. Looks like the referee is signaling for the start soon. New York Irish Rovers have already taken their place. I think with the Irish Rovers now in the picture, I may have officially covered all the Irish clubs in a match, one way or another, in the New York metropolitan area. Motown, Lansdowne, Celtic, Shamrock, and now Irish Rovers. I got to see all these teams before I even got to see Shamrock Rovers in a home game, so definitely on my agenda. Just the last minute waters and discussion. Referees are wearing red today. I spoke to a friend of mine who's a ref, and he told me his superstition is whenever the referee wears red, he always believes that there's a high chance of a red card. I guess we'll see whether or not that happens. Referee's ready to blow that whistle. So one and done. Whoever wins this goes to the LISFL final on Sunday, hosted at College Point Field. All right, first kick. The usual pass back and read the game. This Irish Rovers side having yet another good regular season. For those of you guys who are unaware, LISFL have recently decided to partner with the EPSL, becoming a feeder league. So starting next year, whoever wins the LISFL will be invited to join the EPSL. So while this season is not the year that anybody gets promoted, it's a good indicator of things to come for next season. And of course, everyone wants to win a title. Good defensive work from the Irish Rovers. He tries to wrap around, sends it to his center back. Always like a good knockout round match. The stakes, of course, are so much higher. Everyone plays a little more possessive. It's more about not wanting to make a mistake. Good little touch there by David. A free kick sent to a pass. He tried driving it in. He was dispossessed really quickly by the Leros defense. Here comes an attempt at a quick counter. Not fast enough. Keeper sticks out to clear it. A pass back to the goalkeeper. Spread across goal. Nice one-touch pass there. Ooh, nice little setup. Of course, you don't want to be caught dead in these situations. Nice turnover in Leros' favor. Good dribble. A through pass. Cleared out, but it's going to be a corner kick to Leros. Taken low, closer to the near side of the net. A good deflection there, and a touch, and a score within the first 5 minutes. A cheeky set of play. Sometimes it's all about being in the right place in time, and they certainly were. And on the road, Leros lead 1-0. 5 minutes into the game. Right now they're encouraged to definitely take advantage of any unforced turnovers. All right, here comes another charging attack. Good little setup there. He tried to backheel it around his player. Something like only Dennis Bergkamp would do, but unsuccessful. Oh, and he wins another turnover. Good pressure. Good counter pressure for that matter. And the referee's going to call it in favor of Rovers. Leros just picking all the 50-50 balls right now. Possession's great and all, and that's something that teams like Spain like to thrive on. But if you look at their Euro 2008 success, they scored, I think, 6 of their goals off of breakaways. So, especially in the lower divisions of soccer in the amateur world, you definitely want to take advantage of somebody else's mistakes. Nice. Nice lob ball there. He's trying to drive it down the right. He gets past the defender. He sends it center and a clearance from the Rovers. Good jumping header to pass it forward. Oh, he picks another ball off of him. Deflection. He's going to try to wrap it around that defense. Great work there. Unfortunately, he sent that ball to nobody. But they're keeping the pressure. They're winning every 50-50 ball, except that one. Nice pass. Leros' defense quickly retreat to surround him. Trying to spread it out. He's going to take a shot for the corner. Nice save. His first major save of the match. Another nice recovery there. Foul called in favor of Rovers once again. Leros just taking advantage of every turnover. Rovers just barely getting a chance. I think the ball went into touch. Let me get my resident referee here to verify. Went into touch, right, Mike?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. You ever watch those news channels like on Fox News or CNN? They always say the guy's like a resident cop or something like that, but then he's always on TV. He's never really there to actually be a cop. Well, I got my resident referee here. He's never actually here to ref. He's just here to tell me if the reffing is good. That's why you go to school, to make sure you don't become the professor, unless you want to become a professor. You, if they're teaching you something. It's always funny, though. I think they say really good players don't become good coaches. I think someone said to Wayne Gretzky, you'd never make it as a player. And he became one of the best hockey players of all time. And then he wanted to be a coach, and they said, you're too good of a player to ever be a coach. But I think that attitude's definitely changing. Definitely think that the best coaches today are former star players, for that matter. Alex Ferguson, I don't think he had much playing time, but Pep Guardiola, he was definitely a starting midfielder. A little bit on the short side with that goal kick, and the Rovers immediately try to take a shot, and it goes wide. Definitely a bit of a scare there for the keeper. Kyriakos. I think I know of at least. Kyriakos is as common of a Hellenic last name as my last name is to the Irish, Murphy. I think I know at least 3 or 4 Kyriakos. But they were all good soccer players, so. Good footwork there. Yeah, the touch of Ronaldinho for a good few seconds. Here come Leros. Slowing it down just a little bit. Nice slide tackle there. Good one touch. Nice build and play there. Oh, he's got it. He goes for the touch and it just goes wide. But I think referee is going to call a penalty. He was tackled down. Leros gained the opportunity to double their lead. It was a nice build-up of play there. A cross that was completely on the ground, and I think upon contact with the ball, the forward was taken down off a slide tackle, right, Mike? Or was he just pushed down? No, it was a slide tackle. Yeah, so I promise that next season I'll have the replay technology out. It's sort of there. You know, it's just a lot of multitasking to get that running. What we're working on is get some high school and college interns to come in here and assist with some of the aspects of the setup. That'd be nice, right? Yeah. What I definitely want to do is, and I have the materials in the works, is the 3-angle approach. I hope the referees here didn't have to make as long of a trek as we did. Where are you coming from? Freeport. Oh, that's not that far. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they call it Long Island for a reason. Yeah. Yep. They always talk about building those tunnels that would connect it to Westchester. He's going to take this penalty, and he converts. The former Ecuadorian international converts a successful penalty. Leros leading 2-0 on the road here in the town of Brookhaven. The Diamond in the Pines field. 15 minutes in. Leros 2-0. Last thing you want is to be the number 1 seed and bottle a game, but it's starting to look that way for Leros. For Irish Rovers. Your worst nightmare is going at least 2 goals down this early in the match. Leros don't seem to mind. The more they can deepen their lead, the more they can tighten the defense and just relax. But they're not at that stage yet. They definitely believe they can get that 3rd goal. Good little cut there. He's just got plenty of space on the wide end. He's got his options. He may just go for a cross. He passes it back. Fidel. Good trap. It's always my favorite. There you go. Good through ball. Into touch. They're going to take that throw in. I think when Leros know that they're being streamed, they want to score as many goals as possible. Good setup. Nice through ball, but it's offside. I hope Harris Racine is watching, because thanks to him, I always remember to say offside and not accidentally offsides. They're just switching the ball in the back a little nervously. Of course, when you give up 2 goals like that, everyone's going to put the onus on you. Good ball work. He keeps it in line. Oh! That's some professional level stuff. Except for oh, he put on the pressure to win the ball back. He's charging. His options are there. 2 numbers in the box. Blocked by the Leros defense. Still in play. Trying to thwart the pressure from the Leros defense, but he gets to overlap them in the process. Oh, he trips on himself. And Leros take that ball, but the fighting spirit's still in there by Irish Rovers. They slide it out of play. Trying to prevent Leros from gaining any yards. Switch it across the back again, this time with a little bit more space. Still in play. He's driving it down the right wing. Across. Good clearance. Oh, good little dummy there, but he out-pressured. Here come Leros again. A little bit of a foot race there. Definitely a nice, cooler night out. No chance of rain. That's always a big plus. We're close to the summer solstice, the longest daylight of the year. Okay, here come Leros again. And they get another corner. 20 minutes in, and Leros are leading on the road here in Brookhaven. Taken, headed towards net, and they extend their lead to 3 goals. A nice cross that was short, headed for redirection, and just a nice header to finish. Leros currently showing that they want to go to this final and win this league. I don't think anybody thought it was going to be 3-0 less than 25 minutes in. And I think they barely used any energy in those batteries. I'm not sure if we're going to experience just a complete meltdown from the Irish Rovers. An intercepted, attempted a through ball. Good defensive work there, and he holds him back, but I think the referee calls the foul in favor of Leros. Oh, another turnover. They don't even have to worry about balls deflecting like that. They seem to still get to their target. Here's Fidel. Getting past the defense, and another shot. And converted. It's just a straight up route at this point. Still so early on in the game, but Leros are leading 4-0, let's say. It's like a typical Bayern Munich beat up in the Bundesliga. Rovers at this point just unable to keep control of the ball. Headed out for clearance. And they got the ball again. Can they make it 5? It's a matter of whether the Irish Rovers decided to even show up. Nice little chip pass there. I think that went over the goal line. Just a goal kick, 27 minutes in, and Leros up 4-0. I don't think anybody saw that coming. Oh, picked off already. Nice little setup there, but not connecting to his target. Irish Rovers just unable to move this ball across the midfield. It's almost like what happens when you panic. Good work there. Probably their best effort getting into the 6-yard box. And I think they earned themselves a corner kick. Might be their first one, actually. Half hour in, and Leros leading on the road 4-0. Here's an opportunity for Irish Rovers to see if they can pull at least one goal back before halftime. Take in, headed out. Cut, double cut. Shot at goal, and just outside and maybe touched the side netting a little bit. Referee is calling another corner, so there was some sort of contact. Switched in the midfield. They're trying to deal with the Leros pressure. Player down. At least if he had to be taken out now for some rest, he can do that knowing he contributed to a resounding lead for Leros right now. Well, let's hope he's going to be okay. What I should really do is actually get one of those mobile printers. Rovers just trying to build their way into the attack. Leros just doing a brilliant display, putting pressure on. Not giving him an inch there. Rovers going to get that free kick. Ten minutes to halftime. Leros in a comfortable position with 4 goals. Headed out. Oh, they're going to take this opportunity to counter. Uruguayan sending it forward, but it's offside. And dispossessed again. Nice little short pass there, but unable to deal with the Leros pressure. Holding the ball for reinforcements. Leros just doing a little bit of their own build-up. Oh, nice pass there and a nice shot at goal. I think it was their first their first real shot on target. But nice save there by Kyriakos. He saved it at point-blank range. Headed away, a little bit in the danger zone there. Cleared out in the deflection. It's into touch. But I think it's going to be a throw-in to Leros. Referee attending to the player down. Definitely looks like Leros are taking their foot off the gas just a little bit. Irish Rovers getting slightly better chances in the last 10 minutes or so after just being completely dominated the half hour prior. But that's what playoffs are for. Anything can happen. Cleared out. Rovers with the ball again. Trying to get it around the dense Leros defense. Nice little soft offload there, but it goes over the goal line. 3 minutes to the half with stoppage time factored in. Considering there was a bit of 2 lengthy injuries, I wouldn't be surprised if the referee gave 3 or 4 minutes. Mike's just looking there. He's like, you're totally wrong. Well, I mean, with a penalty, I almost kind of consider that into the regular flow of time.
Yep.
No,
He had to deal with the coach.
so you would add a minute.
You have 4 goals.
So you count each goal as a stoppage too.
It accumulates. It's a stoppage in play.
All right.
But we'll see.
Luckily, New York legalized sports betting this year, so I might be interested in wagering a couple bucks
Couple bucks for a couple minutes.
to see what the time is going to be. Oh, he got to that ball. Oh, he's driving down. He's going to take a shot, but it's just wide. He was just left open there on the right, and he just took the opportunity to just turn on the Jets. I always say soccer is a game of who wants it more. And I see the dynamics changing just a teeny bit. Good little back pass there. I think he's still on side. He could just drive this down. If I were him, nice little pass there. He's going to finish it. Oh, it just hits the crossbar. And he tries to finish it. Oh, and it just goes wide. They were unlucky not to get that fifth goal there. Kind of makes you think of those missed opportunities you see in those videos in like the Dubai or the Qatar League, where it's just bouncing off the post every 5 seconds.
Good. You okay?
Any signal as to what the stoppage time was? Did they give any hand gestures? Here come Irish Rovers. Offside.
He did. I think he said 3. I'm not
So told you. I said 3-4 minutes. I just won the $2 bet.
well, we'll see. Anything can happen in these 3 minutes.
Good enough for I think one McDonald's burger. Maybe maybe a
Chicken and
bag
small fries.
maybe a bag of hot fries with all the air in it. Certainly not a gallon of gas. Good long ball switch to the right. Oh, he's open. And forced down. I think a penalty is going to be given to.
Free kick.
Oh, it's just a free kick outside of the box? Okay, a free kick outside of the box. See, it's pretty confusing when you especially in this vantage point with all the football lines. But I see it now when on the camera, so it's it's definitely for anyone that needs that clarification, the yellow lines are for soccer, the white lines are for American football, blue lines maybe lacrosse, and then all these other lines you see in there. I don't know. It looks like a Squid Game type of thing. I don't know. Somebody may started playing Squid Game on the pitch. He takes it low, and he tries taking advantage of the deflection, but the Leros defenders successfully forced that into touch. 1 minute of stoppage time left. Oh, he tried clearing that, and he's taken down. I definitely wrapped his leg around the opposing player, but he's going to be okay. Referee's still going to give a bit of a talking to. Take it easy. Another free kick outside of the box for New York Irish Rovers Psycho. It's almost as if the laws of chances are just trying to give Irish Rovers that one opportunity to get a goal. But they of course just keep floundering it. But at the same time, this might be a bit of a wake-up call for Leros to clean things up a bit. Of course, they got the 4-goal lead, but don't want to jeopardize anything. Just over the face of goal. What just happened there? Oh. Ball went out of play. No ball boys tonight. It's still school for many people. And it's of course it is a late game. And we have the whistle for halftime. Not the scoreline anybody expected. You know, I would have been I wouldn't have been surprised if it was 2-0 to Leros, but 4-0 is very impressive. They're definitely making a statement here against the league leaders in the regular season. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. It'd be a wild bet if you were to bet on extra time at this point. Sorry, I don't think there even is extra time. It just goes straight to penalties. But it'd be a wild bet to see anybody, any form of a comeback. Leros definitely looking to put this to bed. 45 minutes away from potentially going to the LISFL final. Irish Rovers having a slow day at the office. Nice little one touch there, but it just goes over the line. Good. Didn't go for the original target, but still good enough. Oh, a deflection back towards the keeper, almost an own goal. Leros just, if I were them, definitely want to clean up the build of play. Don't act like you're deeply ahead like that. Just play like any other match. A bit of a failed defensive effort. Irish Rovers getting the build up. He's got it close to the box and he takes a shot. It goes over the post. Good for the American football field goal, but not for soccer. He's got it open. Open shot. Karioka's got a hand on it. Actually, he didn't. It just went wide in front of the face of goal. Leros just looking to be a little more calculated. Keep possession. Seems like now the Irish Rovers are taking advantage of the turnovers. They got another chance with an open shot, open man right there. Now it's just now they look a little more evenly matched. I think everyone's starting to get a little bit tired. I don't think it's really a tale of two halves. I guess in the sense that a tale of two halves would be if Irish Rovers were dominating. I do think that at some point they were starting to do a little more of what Leros were doing in terms of seizing every silly error. But now I say they're really ping ponging it back and forth. I think they both lost their peak sharpness. Well, I think that's the thing is that I think it really did come down to a mental game. You got the 4 goals. Everyone feels nice and high and mighty, right? And they feel the need to take their foot off the gas. But I actually really like those kits. I just realized that even though it's hoops, it's like it's got the like that helmet cross right there. It's really cool. It's more, it reminds me more of the not the, see the current flag is like a Hellenic Republic, but you got to look at the old Kingdom of Greece flag that looked a little more like the English flag in a sense, but with with obviously the Hellenic colors. It reminds me of that, and I think that's pretty cool looking. See, actually, people don't realize it. Greece, I'm not sure if that's. Whoops, sorry about that. I accidentally hit the power button. He'll come back on in a second. Let's give it a second. There you go. Ah, I hit it again. Don't worry, nothing's happening. Just give me 1 second. There you go. Sometimes I gotta put some tape over some of these buttons on the little like remote control. But yeah, people don't realize it. Greece is just what we call it. You get. I think it's officially called the Third Hellenic Republic. It goes back to like the 70s. I know at one point they did actually call it the Kingdom of Greece, but I think if you go locally, like they actually call the country Hellas. I don't even know what the referee's calling there. Was it just a bad tackle?
Yeah, he's pulling back a foul.
Yeah.
The advantage
Like I mean, what would be kind of cool? Like what? I want to say I'm going on vacation to Hellas. I don't want to like. It sounds cooler. Like what? Greece. Same thing with like Turkey. I think Turkey. I know they don't like a lot. I'm just kidding. Um, I know with Turkey, like they're trying to change their name internationally too. Like they don't like the spelling of it sounding like the food turkey, so they're trying to put Turkey. But a lot of countries are starting to do that, where they're just slowly changing their names. And I definitely think like Greece should really, make the international community come out and say, call it Hellas. Like that'd be cool. Like, I want to say I'm going to Hellas. Look at Myanmar. It was called Burma for so long. Free kick opportunity just outside the box. Kariakos. He tried punching that one out. Oh boy, if I heard that, so basically, the other goalkeeper just insulted Kiriakos there, said he can't do a long range goal kick. Oh man, I actually that was said to me once in high school, and even though I really didn't get that much range off my shot, it was definitely like the longest shot I ever made. I was like that those comments like would tick me off. Oh, nice long ball there. Is he fast enough to get it? He gets it. Good cross to center, and the keeper jumps out to save it. Oh, that was almost a nice turnover to Leros, but he tripped over it. Maybe it's a pendulum situation. Maybe Leros will swing back into good form because they're definitely improving their play a bit now. Nice little cutout. Spreading the ball out a bit. Good little setup there. We're at the hour mark, and it's still 4-0 to Leros. not as fiery of a second half as their first. If anything, they were actually losing control a bit. But it seems like they're just getting back into form at the right moment. They may be able to get a fifth goal. So they get themselves a free kick. Taking it over the net. Oh, he was just inches away on the far side of the net. That would have been an amazing highlight reel goal right there. I, you know, it would have reminded me of like a Brazilian Ronaldo goal where he just kind of put his foot out. Like you remember that cross? Yeah, that was a cross from Beckham, and he just kind of dived forward. Like it looked like he was going to slide tackle somebody, but his foot was on the ball. Like those are like my favorite types of goals. It's just like you just threw your body in there.
Oh, red card.
Didn't you say that a red card would be
Superstition.
called?
Yeah. Refs in red.
So who's been sent off?
Rover.
Yeah, a Rovers player just got sent off. Did he have a yellow prior?
I'm not sure. I'll have to find out.
I don't think so. I should have got you a second headset so that you could hop on this. Yeah. Next time. Yeah, you never want to be passing the ball that much around in the defense like that. But
Yeah, he went straight red.
so it was a straight red.
Straight red. Yeah.
So New York Irish Rovers now playing with 10 men, 4 goals down, and a man down. It's just not a dream scenario to rally any form of a comeback right now.
He had to have said something to the ref. He had to.
It had to have been some sort of verbal abuse
Yeah.
because no one really saw any
There's no
serious
no
physical tackle. Yeah.
debate about it.
Well,
Everybody heard it.
oh, he'll definitely tell us about it afterwards. I mean, it's going to take a good 10 minutes to take this down, so you got that time. Oh, nice setup there. Good slide tackle. Oh, shot blocked. Oh, good slick chip up in the air there. Oh, there's that turnover I was talking about. You let that ball go out of play. What's so special about this baseball diamond that this one did get the lighting all night and this one did?
I'm not sure, but the outfield on the one with the lights on is grass. Oh no, this one too. Both outfields are grass.
Maybe someone's gonna start playing a game here.
Yeah, maybe Lansdowne's checking into Fleming.
That diamond at Fleming is so stupid. The diamond, remember the turf diamond at Spelman?
Yes.
Terrible. But actually, our first initial reaction was like, "This is how well funded the school is." Turf diamond. Well, the Irish Rovers players getting a little frustrated. It's just a very slow day at the office. Shout out to Rocco Avallone, the president of the LISFL. I may have met him in person a couple times. I just don't remember. Great guy. Oh, I saw a hand there. Referees just let. Oh, maybe referees. Yeah, referees just giving the advantage. He's got. It's 1-on-1 with the keeper. The keeper just grabbed the ball while his teammate did a good job holding the forwards back. I think it's safe to say we're definitely going to end the 90 minutes with this. I mean, don't ever speak too soon, but it's unless like you found the golden coin that just gets you going. The spinach like in Popeye, right? So what scares me with the algorithms with Facebook and all these other social media platforms, they have the algorithms to censor you when you play copyrighted music. But if I make a reference to say Popeye, what's to stop Hanna-Barbera or whatever studio they use it to pick up that I'm saying, and all of a sudden my video gets taken down? You know? Like we're gonna have to have code names for everything. The fake Pokemon cards you buy at the 99-cent store is gonna be the norm.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to be calling soccer teams by their PES names and not their FIFA names.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry, eFootball.
The Piemonte Calcio.
The Piemonte Calcio, the North London, the London Football Club. What do they call Tottenham in the thing? Or they actually had the rights to Tottenham.
Tottenham Hotspur, no?
They did get Hotspur, right? Like, see, Tottenham was so irrelevant at the time that it was probably a bargain sale to get the name. Oh, he gets that ball. And he earns a free kick in the process. Maybe possible yellow there. Nah. Shout out to Fodi Buklis correcting me and giving me some proper explanations of Greek stuff. Oh, nice shot. I did mention the Hellenic Republic, though. I know they don't call it the third Hellenic Republic, but it's of the fact though the third Hellenic Republic. It goes back to like the 70s, something like that. Um, but he was saying that they call it Alata. Yeah, I'd love to say I'm going on vacation to Alata. Like I don't know if saying specifically Greece is like a Romanized thing. Another nice shot. Oh, he's extended lead to 5 goals. Now there's that highlight reel goal that we were talking about. I think Leros officially just put it to bed right there. I don't think there's any chance of this going to penalties. Nice cut there. Yeah, it's just they got the swing of the pendulum again on their side, and it's just pure dominance, really. Ooh, good cross. Oh, not a good cross. What are these kids doing out here at like almost 11 o'clock at night?
I think they have a dad here,
Maybe
family.
way past their bedtime. For a second, I was wondering if this was the Juneteenth weekend. No, that's all. It's an official holiday now, so you get a long weekend for that. We get a long weekend for Juneteenth, and we get a long weekend for the 4th of July. See, like when they added Martin Luther King Day, they had to take away Lincoln Day as a holiday, and then they turned it to just President's Day. So with all these new federal holidays joining in, they're gonna have to sacrifice somebody.
Nope. In order to go forward, you must leave something behind.
See, like holidays really mean nothing to me. I just work all the time. Even when I'm on away on these trips that people think people don't realize, I'm like I'm still working on stuff. Ball dispossessed, but he was almost able to get that second one. Oh, he did the work to keep that ball. He's running into open space. Good slide tackle to stop that potential goal scoring opportunity. About 15 minutes left, and it's a super rout by Leros. You wouldn't you wouldn't believe that this was a playoff match. This is like when NYCFC went to the Eastern Conference playoffs and they lost 5-0 at home to Toronto FC. Yeah, so you remember that.
Yes, I was there.
Nice.
Hard whistle for a soft one. Crisp. Well signaled, sir. Yo, what did Tyler say about the PK? Yeah? He missed? He defended? He missed the ball?
Corner kick opportunity to the Irish Rovers.
Oh, what did he say? Question? Oh, that's it? Oh,
Deflected.
ball, one got played out.
Easy work there. Leros going for the counter. If he cuts left, he should be able to get the space. Oh, he takes a pass short. He crosses it. Not on target, but nonetheless, I don't think he had much else in options. There definitely should have been a reinforcement running down the far end.
Oh, 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 oh.
Well, what's the referee going to do here?
Potential second yellow?
Possible second yellow card here.
Easily could be. Easily could be. But he's
No, he's telling him to calm down. There you go. That's the hand gestures. Calm down.
Yes. You're already on a yellow. You're getting sorted.
He's like, do that again, and you're out.
Yeah, hopefully that's his last foul.
Well, it's funny. He kind of set his position where he mentioned all the cards he gave the day before. So it means he's I'm not. He kind of hinted before the game. I'm not having it, right? I think. Oh,
And the red shirt.
well,
Superstition.
that's an interesting superstition.
Indeed.
Would you say that was accurate every time?
Almost. I mean, just, you know, ref crews talk about it before a game, like, oh, we have to wear red. Oh, cards are gonna be flying today.
So that's an interesting thing to think about. If you see the refs wearing red, you bet your sweet self that
Expect a heated match. Yeah.
a heated match. It's one of those referee superstitions. Here come Leros again. Just playing around there at this point.
Cards yesterday.
At this point, just drag the ball up the field. Drag the ball up the field. Irish Rovers.
He carded the coach. He yellow carded this guy. He red carded another guy. That's three. There's only 3 cards in this game. Or one more.
That was definitely more cards.
More. He yellow carded the coach.
I mean, if I were Rovers right now, you're just straight up dejected.
Nobody on Leros got carded.
But I think they're taking their foot off the gas again. And rightfully so. At this point, you did everything you could. That's a nice through ball. Not even running for it, really. At least he got it there, but the stoppage in play. Less than 10 minutes until we hit stoppage time. There's definitely not going to be much stoppage time this time around, I don't think. Maybe like a minute. Unless there's some just major injury right now in the next 2 minutes where everyone just stops.
Or if the Rovers decide to turn on the Jets and chase the dream.
Yeah, right? Well, that's I've seen crazier.
Yeah, anything's possible, man. All it takes is one to wake everybody up. One at a time from there.
Yeah, it'd be the new Liverpool.
I mean, Rovers did have a lot of chances after.
Well, as I say, I definitely think that Rovers
If they
picked up
capitalized,
some momentum. Oh, that's a risky one right there.
fantastic. Oh,
Free kick to Leros. No, there was definitely a time where I think Irish Rovers were looking like they were going to come back and just fell apart.
yeah,
I definitely think it's just that's the impending frustration.
hit 2 or 3 free kicks. You know, hit
They're
the
beating
wall.
themselves up.
A few corners. Oh,
That was good for 3 points.
-3.
3 points in American football, of course. It's kind of sad how like the best looking fields in these games are the ones that are, of course, shared with American football. Like you never see a really clean, good looking
Fosina.
Fosina. I have to say I think Fosina definitely gets in, but Fosina doesn't have football lines.
No?
Flowers does.
The
No, not Flowers. Sorry,
whichever
sorry.
one.
No, Fosina is the football one.
Oh,
Skidelsky.
Skidelsky.
Skidelsky is
Yeah,
the one that has.
yeah. Belson Stadium.
Yeah, Belson's pretty nice.
Belson is just soccer.
Yeah, Belson's actually I would say out of all of them, Belson's probably the nicest. No, but you know the thing is like personally, I loved, and I don't speak because my father worked there at one point, but I loved Maritime's field. Like I really thought
Maritime's
I
beautiful too.
I thought that was a great field. You just take out those football lines. Like they should. They don't even have a good football program. I think their soccer program is better. They could have. What happened there?
And that's the game.
But it's 83 minutes.
I guess that's the game.
So they're calling the game at 83 minutes.
I guess so.
What do you just call mercy?
Yeah, I guess the coach is saying, yeah, that's it.
I've never seen mercy in a soccer game, but there you have it. It's 5-0 to Leros. They're going to the LISFL final.
All right.
It's, Irish Rovers failed to defend their title in a bit of a rout. An early exit in the playoffs. Hope you guys enjoyed the match. We're going to see what we can do about availability for whatever the match is going to be. I know tentatively it's on Sunday, but you never know. Things can change.